Y'all, let me just give a shout out to Beth for showing up on time. Let me give a shout out to Beth for showing up on time to class. Okay. Girl, it's good to see you. Okay. It's good to see you right on time. Get on your Zoom, girl. I got my lipstick on, my chapstick. I got my drinky drink. Now, how did I get an episode where all the stand ins, all the extras have full camera time? Okay. Y'all supposed to be in the background. I'm not supposed to be hearing from Gaul. Okay. Amoria lost me too. Cause I'm like, how did I get an episode where Gaul has power? I can definitely tell this season is coming to an end. There's not a lot left. And we talked about having a mass casualty dumping. How y'all feeling? Disappointed, predictable. Okay. What was this episode? 'Cause I'm quite confused. Now, if this is your first time seeing me, hi, I'm Denise Brady. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. I had my New York Times little interview today. Okay. So she's feeling extra spicy. Okay. But welcome to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Come on into the chat. If you're watching the replay, put replay gang in the chat. Okay. Yeah, you early. You early. You early, girl. I never forgave Jim for giving Jeffrey Dahmer power. How we get here, Beth? It's too soon. Girl, it's way too soon. But I love when I say stuff and it comes true and it's right. Once again this evening, I felt like Parmesan and crouton have really grown on me. They have become to me a healthy couple. And towards the end of the episode, watching Parmita, have a conversation out loud as a friend with Melanie, also, I was like, see, I was right. Okay. They went from a house salad to a Caesar salad. Yes, they went from a house salad to a Caesar salad really quick. And I'm like, oh, okay. I don't want the basic shit no more. Give me the Caesar, okay? And come over with that cheese you pour on top, all right? And the pepper. Oh my god, tonight. Oh, we got some new folks in the building. So let me clap for my new folks who are up in here. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. Where should we start? Do y'all want to start with the dumping? Do we need to start with the whole conversation with Jaden and Caleb? Cuz when I saw them arguing, y'all supposed to be background noise. Yeah, y'all supposed to be background noise. I could tell once again, where's our graph? Okay? Drama, drama, drama. Take the bait, take the bait. They don't take the bait. Plateau, plateau. Let's hug it out and be friends. Isn't that what happens? Yes, welcome to the new people. Thank you, Beth. Make sure you give them orientation. Okay, give them a little orientation about what we do over here. All right. Hey, April. Hey, April. So it sounds like you want to go straight to the mess. Um, we'll go through it. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the pre dumping because then shit didn't really happen. But Jaden not really into him. Okay, she wasn't really into him. They were time wasters. Okay, and like I said, how did the background noise become the main theme of the episode? How we get here? It just shows that there's nothing really to talk about. Come talk to me instead of talking to them. You see me right here. Girl, you have not given him no play all season. But people kept saying, well, I can see that he's a little bit young. I know I reacted like that at times. Was there something I missed? Because I saw that he was just upset that she wasn't interested in him. When we all saw that she wasn't giving him no play. She just came here to be on TV. Okay? So this was a bunch of bullshit. Okay, it was a bunch of bullshit. And they don't have clips up of actually maybe they do.
Some tea. Get your breakfast. Stop even talking like that. Yeah.
What are we doing, y'all? What are we doing?
But why not bring it up?
He probably doing shit. You know,
if it takes you some grapes and some dry ass toast to forgive a man, take your ass home. Just like Parmesan and Crouton said, take your ass home. If all it took was some busted ass grapes, I told you I was feeling spicy tonight. No pancakes, just grapes and some crackers, girl. To let him in? Child.
always team sincere. Shut the up. I want to be team sincere. I'm going to be team sincere.
And Anaya, shut up. Team sincere? Who asked for that? Who asked for you to be team sincere? What are we doing? Hey, Velvet. Hey, girl. Yeah, we're going to talk about the dumping. We're not going to spend too much time on the bullshit before we are going to go into the dumping. But, you know, some dry ass crackers and some grapes. Y'all do realize that's what it took for her to let this man back in. And Anaya saying that she's team sincere. Why? That says a lot about you too, baby. It says a lot about you too, baby.
What about Team Melanie's feelings?
I'm always Team Melanie's feelings, and if you don't want to fuck with him, don't fuck with him. Come in.
Is everybody dressed?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Can I steal you for a second?
Look at her face, y'all. I can't no more. I just can't. Like, I'm gonna let y'all say, because you know I already did a video about pick me behavior, and I can't go back and talk too much shit tonight. But how did I just don't know why you see the red flags, you ignore them, production puts it in your face over and over again, and now you're cheesing. After this is the second time you got dramatic, you told him off, you were broken, you were devastated. But here he come with some probably not organic grapes. I can't root for you when you don't root for yourself. I can't want you to be in a healthy relationship when you don't want it yourself. And that's what you guys have to realize is in friendship dynamics, when you are having a friend who is going through this same dynamic, you can't want it more than them. And I think sometimes we want to save our friends, our family members, but they don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. She is happy right where she is with them grapes and them crackers. When you could be having a charcuterie board full of meat and cheeses, spreads, fancy nuts, but you're okay with the grapes and the crusty ass biscuits. Okay? I don't get it. I told you, that's love. That is straight love right there. It's not no I'm in like. I'm in love with that man. I am in love with Sincere. And y'all can't tell me I deserve better because I know right where I want to be. I'm where I want to be. Sweet little dee-dee. I don't mean to blah. I don't remember the rest of the song. But y'all sing in the chat for me if y'all remember Darnell Jones. Sweet little dee-da-dee-dee, blah, 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 blah. But she right where she want to be. Okay? She right where she want to be. He didn't cook. No pancakes. No eggs. He took the crackers out the bag. Didn't even wash the grapes. This is the effort a lot of you guys are like, oh, he put actions to the words, so I'm back with him. He picked up flowers from Trader Joe's. Those of you who have been on this journey with me with my son, he is at another sleepover today. I guess the mom got them pizza. It's his first time spending the night at this person's house. But yes, my son is at another sleepover. Where's Rose at? Did all that screaming for no reason, and everyone in the villa kept Trinity, except Trinity enables the toxicity. I don't know if I would even say except Trinity, though. I think at this point, Trinity's probably starting to mind her own business. Definitely a bird, says Velvet. Someone said that she and Kata are gorgeous pigeons. Wasn't there a song about pigeons? No pigeons. I know they had no scrubs. I think they had a song back in the day, No Pigeons. Damn, I'm old. It's crazy how I can relate everything back to a song. Eggs are like the easiest thing to make in so many forms. Yes, over easy, soft. Yeah, she could have her charcuterie board with the peeled almonds, the fancy nuts, the expensive cashews. But no, she wants the grapes and the Ritas, the ice waters. This is love, you guys. This is not, he hasn't even, that's the thing too. He didn't even ask her to close it off. And he is masterful with his words. I told you guys, it wasn't going to take much for him to get her back. Ooh, is it love or is it dependency? Okay, ice macchiato. Is it dependency? The only reason why I wouldn't say it's dependency because I was going to say because when she was in Casa Amor, she was functioning without him, but she kind of really wasn't either. So is it codependency? Good question. Let me jot that down. Might have to do a separate video on that topic. Okay. Definitely took notes on that one. Thank you. My cousin is sincere in this relationship. His wife still with him 20 plus years. We just ask about the kids. I'm telling y'all, their relationship mirrors real life relationship marriage dynamics. Not just to me a relationship, but a marriage. Trinity needs more smoke for supporting Melanie and Sincere. I kind of feel like in these last couple of episodes, she's kind of backed away. But wasn't there was something in the makeup room that I think she was saying. Her hair looked cute though. I did like Trinity's hair tonight. Yeah, none of them. None of them. Okay. Yeah. What do they have to talk to Trinity about? Yeah, see? You a millennial. I'm like, I know they had a No Pigeon song back in the day now. Y'all know I'm old. Yeah, I don't know who y'all gonna vote for. Y'all know I don't vote because the votes don't really like matter. Okay. So let's talk about some things.
Okay, boys. Stand.
Now, throughout this episode, Amora lost me. She became all about game. So much so that she, I think, would throw her own friends under the bus. She started once again talking to Gall about how Trinity was talking shit about him in the makeup room. And I'm like, girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? Do you care that much about the money and nothing else? I think Amora would be a great like game player on like a Big Brother, maybe a Traders, because she's all game. She's all game. She's not a girl's girl. She's there for game. And trying to link up with Gall, desperation, desperado. It was giving desperado, y'all. I'm like, Gall? Are you that desperate to stay on this show for your 15 minutes of fame? It's giving Coco to me because I feel like Coco was kind of a mean girl. Then she got off the show, did a bunch of podcasts talking shit about Alandria to try and extend her 15 minutes of fame. And it worked because now she was in what these commercials. She was on Beyond the Villa. I kind of wonder if Amora is going to be in her villain era and do the same shit to extend her 15 minutes of fame. Gallbladder. Oh, God.
Stand up one at a time and tell me who you want to couple up with and why.
Now, a lot of this shit was predictable. She looked cute. Her style is definitely like early 2000s. She has the tiniest little body. So yeah, we see a lot of the predictableness of it all. Zach chooses Kata. Bryce chooses Trinity. Parmesan and crouton, which honestly, I hate to say this, but I kind of feel like they're becoming the strongest. Even though I know America would never vote for them to have the money. They have really grown on me, and I think they're kind of the strongest couple at this point. Amore doesn't really have friends though. But also at the end, TT said she ain't got no real friends either, which was sad, relatable for a lot of people, but also like I kind of see it. Yeah, she was definitely dirty macking. Did Gall clock it? Because he did choose her. Or was he also in to kind of stay here a little bit longer? Because he wasn't really into Amore. And I wonder why he just didn't go back to Jen and kind of, I don't want to say this, but for the purpose of what we've seen already, why not manipulate her to get her to kind of be in a couple with him again? Or maybe they had a conversation about getting back together in some form and we really didn't see it. It's just him and Amore makes no sense. I don't ever see them having any romantic connection, and everybody picked up on that. Yeah, Amore would be good on Traders. It was very predictable. Okay, very predictable. Who you talking about, Beth? She's always trying to justify stuff. Yeah, I think that Amore is going to have her Coco run. She'll be on some podcast probably Monday, talking shit about people. The clips will be clipped for socials. She'll get her fame and probably be on Beyond the Villa. Okay, she's gonna have her Coco run. Yeah, Gall makes no sense. Caleb was there after the argument. She wasn't strategic. Who was it? Amore snitched on Jen. And 30 minutes later, she got sent home. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang. Okay, bang, bang. Shots fired because it was true. Girl, you want to sit next to me? You want the middle seat or you want the window? Okay. Because I'm gonna need the leg room. So do you want the middle or Oh, bitch, I see you in TSA. I have clear. You can go over there and take off your shoes. Okay, I have clear. Because yeah, it didn't work for you. Okay? But come on into the SUV. I kept your seat warm. Put your baggage in the back. Okay? You want Casey or Corbin to win? I'm kind of leaning towards Corbin only because I feel like we have nobody really left. Um, so I'm probably gonna go with Corbin on this one. Corbin and Parmita don't really have a connection. They do though. I think they do have a connection. I think people just have not gone past the past of Corbin. They do have a connection. They are similar people, if not I don't want to say the same, but they're very similar. My biggest thing has been I don't believe that they didn't know each other outside the villa. I don't believe it was just DMs that she sent him and he never saw. The way they quickly kind of came together, I don't know if I believe that, but I do believe in their connection. The more I hear, pardon me to talk, the more I'm kind of like, oh, you got a brain up there. All right. If y'all would just get past the fact that English is not her first language, when she does speak up, she makes sense about things. But I think it's just people still don't like Corbin. People are annoyed by her accent. But I'm sorry, but I do feel like there's something there. Everyone keeps saying because they deserve to be in the finals. I don't care. F America. Unpopular opinion. I don't like Trinity and Bryce. Never defends her. See, I had a whole conversation with the New York Times today. I feel like when it comes to Bryce and Trinity, Trinity is really into Bryce. But I feel like for Bryce, he's in love with the idea of Trinity. The idea of her. And I think for a lot of Bryce's life, I feel like he has anxious attachment style. I think he appears to be a little bit codependent and he has some abandonment wounds. And so Trinity represents safety. I don't know if he's in like with the idea. I don't think he's in like with Trinity the person. I think he's in like with the idea of what Trinity represents. She represents safety. She represents a person who unconditionally sees me, who doesn't judge me. He's been rejected by everybody else this season. The Casa girls, he's been rejected several times by Kata. None of the other OGs really talked about him. So Bryce is looking for safety. And when he was crying in the in Casa Amor, I don't really feel like that was crying because I miss Trinity the person. Even when go back and watch his confessional, I believe he was crying because he missed the idea of what Trinity was to him, safety. And could I finally have a person who really sees me and makes me feel safe? And the idea of losing that safety, potentially, I'm not sure, potentially could have triggered some abandonment trauma. I wonder about his relationship with his biological father because he talked about his relationship with his stepdad and that whole long conversation that they had about the guitar thing. But I don't feel like Bryce actually likes Trini and her personality. I think it's more of the idea, once again, on what Trini represents. Just me, just my idea. Please hit that like button, you guys, so that this video can actually hit the algorithm. Please come in here and make sure you are hitting that like button. I actually have respect for Parm and Corbin tonight. I did too. They were the only ones who speak the truth and actually call out people instead of trying to save their friends. I agree, Velvet. I totally agree. I very much agree. No one really has the balls to kind of stand up against Sincere and Melanie. They really don't. Now let me get back to watching this clip. But I just don't think that people have the courage to kind of speak up and against them. But I like them. Sorry. Not sorry. Dylan. Dylan is like very masterful in manipulating. You know, they make a good couple because she uses her body. She weaponizes, her body and uses it in relationships. He emotionally, he becomes an emotional weaponizer. So they're both weaponizers together, him emotionally, her physically. And I do feel like Kenzie's settled. I do. Who said that? Y'all remind me who said that tonight. But I do feel like she's settled and she really wasn't. I don't want to say she isn't interested in Dylan, but he's just kind of like, okay, let me cool it. Americans not liking this shit. Hey Gail, say why you telling now that Jen was dogging him. He said it to Dylan. Gaul, I don't even know how Gaul got to stay so long. I don't like Trini and Bryce together. Don't they both live in Miami though? Don't they both live in Miami? Yeah, the dumping was very predictable. Very predictable. Y'all still thinking that y'all votes count? You still think your votes count, Jermaine? They don't count. Sorry. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I like that. Yeah, they're the strongest. And it's sad because that's that's sad. They barely been together a week and a half. But every time Parmita talks, to me, it's something emotionally intelligent. They do. They do have a strong physical connection, but I feel like they have been working a lot on their the foundation of their relationship. I think they both live in Miami, so I can actually see it working. You cool with Persian P? Pushing P. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I just think that they knew each other. I don't know how they both got on the show together. Maybe they both tried out and they both happened to probably get on together. But they definitely knew each other. The way that he closed off with her so quickly. I don't know if they dated before, were dating when the show came together, but I definitely feel like he knew that girl. Also the way that they just became intimate so fast. I guess you can do that if you just into somebody, but it felt different. And the way I said this last night, Corbin was so lusty and lustful that as soon as he got with Parmita, it just kind of calmed down and he went kind of cold on that aspect of his personality that we saw so much of before. I don't know. It gives to me that we have we've known each other and maybe we were intimate before. I'm not sure, but it's definitely not given we just met up in here for the first time. Well, that's why they made a pact. They made a pact, girl, to split the money. This is what I said. He finally feels wanted. Trini gives him that safe space. Bryce needs to feel safe, and she's been the one to give it to him. A lot of y'all are saying that Corbin and Parmita have become your top couple. Yeah, he needs the money, y'all. He likes the idea of getting to the end and getting that money. He admitted he doesn't know how he's going to pay bills. Oh, he said that? I must have probably been doom scrolling. I know he said that. Who is the most compatible? I'm going to have to say Corbin and Parmita. At this point, just Corbin and Parmino. I'm trying to think of other people, but to me, it's those two. Yeah, they did. They stood on business. Oh, you think it could have been tit for tat and been a petty move for Corbin to actually vote for Kinsey? I agree with you about Bryce and Trini, although I don't see any of these couples lasting for a long time. I don't either, to be honest. I do see kind of Mel and Sincere having just that toxic back and forth. It's gonna be a while before they truly end things. They're gonna go back and forth for quite some time. Maybe the distance will ultimately like end their relationship. I can see like Corbin and Parmedia kind of they're very similar. I can actually kind of see them being in a relationship. I fear that Melly needs someone to tell her truth rather than calling at the moment. But they have. You know, Parmita has. I feel like there's probably also been other conversations that we just haven't seen. I also wonder about the other relationships that Mel has in her life, like motherly figures. And side note, there's been this whole rhetoric right now that I guess people hate that therapists are watching this show and kind of analyzing it. I've been seeing more of that in my feed. I'm like, why do y'all care so much? Therapists should not be watching Love Island and making content about it. I don't know a lot of therapists outside of me on YouTube who are actually reacting to the show, maybe on the TikTok app, but I'm just like, oh, you mad because you can't do it? In my opinion, producers are also not going to let the OGs get kicked off. Yeah. Yeah, that's why, like I said, a lot of this shit was predictable. Very predictable. Very surprise, surprise. Oh, but we're not done yet. Y'all can go say bye to Jen. Tell her you love her. They didn't even show the photo booth. Did they do the photo booth picture together? Now, do they show actually? Oh, here she is. Like, do I say this? Do I keep it to myself? The dress was also not that great. It's kind of interesting because she was kind of like, fuck it, I'm ready to go home anyway, energy. But then when she was kind of walking out, she's like, I'm actually sad to go. Okay, here's a photo booth. I saw somewhere somebody said that they feel like she gave up after Soul left. What do y'all think about that? See, I think he likes her, but not enough to actually defend her. Ah, because Zach talks shit, Sincere be popping off at her. Also, I think Trini is exhausted and hopefully picks up on that. Where are you getting the exhausted part from? I'm not getting exhausted. I feel like she's just kind of been more in the cut these last, like, maybe 1 or 2 tonight, and then maybe the night before. Oh, Parmita was a 1. Okay, Parmita said that. Thank you, Beth. I think Melanie wants to leave, but I think production is keeping her there. The way her face lit up, I don't think she wants to go. I don't think it's that. I noticed the second Dylan was questioned about the connection. He dismissed it in those fake tears. See, he's masterful with the emotional manipulation. And I wonder if he does the same thing in relationships with women. When they're going to break up with him, when he has to hold accountability. Eric, you know how men be. Okay. When y'all have to be held accountable, I'm just like the tears. If you leave me, then I'm gonna do something to myself. I know you call me with those text messages, but I regret it now. Come on, Eric. You know how your people be doing. Masterful manipulators. I think Parmita and Corbin are really into one another. They're each other's dream partner. I don't know about the dream part only because I don't know what their dream partners are, but they are very similar people. They both work out. English is their second language. I think I think they both live in Miami. They really mesh well. I can't wait to see them start doing their club appearances. uh Dylan takes pictures with breakfast plates and shit. Like, what the fuck? He's not here for Kenzie. He's here for TV, y'all. He's here for TV. I voted for them. I don't care. I think Carmita will last outside the villa, but I'm not sure if Anaya. Oh, you must have gave somebody a nickname. Anaya really likes. Oh, Carl and Anaya. I think he's a safe option, but I think they won't work. I don't think they've had a lot of time. I don't know if it'll work either, to be honest. Do you think the age gap plays a role in their dynamic with Bryce and Trinity? Can I say this? Production needs to get on their translation, Gabe, because Gabe also couldn't really because of the barrier. Oh, the language barrier. The age gap is what is it? um 10-year age gap. That's not the biggest thing for me. I guess I haven't seen them interact in the real world or have deep conversations to have the age gap show up. So I'm not sure about that. I think it's more of the chemistry for me. It's not so much of the age gap, only because I haven't seen enough of them to interact outside of the world to feel like the age gap is like a big thing right now. I just think they both want the money. Yeah, he don't play. He do not play about that girl. Hey girl, yeah, you made it. I see you. As long as Zach don't win. Y'all really still don't like Zach? Him and Kata have gotten away with just kind of chilling the back. Have y'all noticed that? They haven't been like really in the forefront. Oops. And I wonder, how are they able to kind of get away with not really doing much? Is it that there's been so much focus on other people? Is it that production's trying to give them a good edit? I don't know, y'all. He's calmed down and way more expressive. Yeah, Corbin is. I think Parmita brings that out of him. I've seen some people mention Casey have some neurodivergent traits. I really only see the issues with eye contact and processing in high stress situations. Oh, that's something I haven't really thought about. I'm not well versed in neurodivergent behavior, so maybe that's something at times, unless it's like obvious cues that I'm familiar with, like not reading the room, social things. I'm not well versed in it, so I haven't really I haven't really thought about that. Are there other things that people have said to make them believe that? Hmm. I never thought about that. Interesting, Eric. Interesting. But yeah, you're gone. You're gone.
Boys, stand up one at a time and tell me who you want to couple.
I already saw that bullshit. Okay.
Jaden and Caleb, I didn't think they were that compatible in Castle. What if they have time to grow? That's the question. I mean, Katie and Titi, yeah, they went through all that crazy when they got here, but like, they are pretty compatible.
Look at her face. You can always tell that Kata is really, the wheels are really spinning in her mind. What do y'all think about Kata and Zach being the last ones to vote? And I will go back and say that in the beginning, I really felt like Corbin was a plant. But now I'm kind of wondering. I always thought that Zach was production's puppet. Kata, step to the front, girl. Because it's giving also. The producer you are assigned to, they feeding you some shit. It's interesting when we have these big dumpings, who gets power at the end? Corbin, Zach. And the way they always checking about how's your couple going? I think even at the beginning of the episode, weren't they checking in with somebody about how their couple is going? Or was that like kind of mid-episode? Okay. Girl, they are not strong. I don't even know if I really believe that Carl is really into Amaya as much as Naya, sorry, is into her. They're not strong. What do you mean? What happened? Oh, Melanie's sister said if you can't be real and give real good advice, then that's not a real friend. She says she loves Anaya, but it was a general statement. Oh, y'all been on the socials. Oh, you think she leaves with her body? I only saw that with like Gabe. I guess maybe once nobody was really giving her attention, she kind of lost her personality too. Okay, hot sauce, maybe you got something there. Maybe you got something there. Why? Why would production talk to y'all? Say, did you say this last night or did somebody else say this? Just because of the couple outbursts, I think they telling her to like calm it down. English was not Corbin's second language. Jamaicans speak English as a first language. Wait, what? English is not Corbin's second language. No. I don't know if I believe that. I'm also well never. This is not a conversation about people's accents either. What was the vote about it tonight? I kind of like once it went off, I stopped paying attention. To vote for your favorite couple, I guess. Was that what it was? Yeah, I'm not getting because I think Beth, you said that last night or somebody else did. Y'all think it's based off of her speaking at the two ceremonies? They got the most drama though because she asked the question. So why would they tell her to pipe down? I don't see that. I think she's just kind of like cool. Like now, like I came here, I'm a girlfriend. I'm a chilling, ride the wave to the end. I think she kind of just big chilling. Hey girl. Hey Gerby. Charlie is a better brother. No. I don't think Zach is either though, so that's saying something. I can't compare the two because they both suck. They both suck to me. Now let's see what the sister do. Bring the sister on next season or on Love Island Games or something, so then we can compare the three. um, But yeah, so they get down to it, and of course, what is her name? Amora and Gal have the most votes. They just got together. It makes no sense that they're together. There's nothing there. What did Charlie do? We're just comparing Charlie and Zach. They both suck. He didn't do anything. We're just comparing them because they're brothers. Um, so Amora and Gall are, voted off. It's like, damn, damn, damn. My plan did not work. Now I'm going into TSA too. But I guess we'll see them on After Sun tomorrow. And I wonder, once again, is Amora going to play into the whole Coco of it all and become a villain and ride the villain wave and talk shit about people? I could definitely see her being that person on After Sun and Post doing all these podcasts. But yeah, I do think that I think Kenzie was kind of quivering over there. I think she thought maybe I might be gone. But I still think that she's an OG. So I don't think that she'll really it's I guess we're gonna have one more dumping, maybe. It was not an epic dumping. They tried. And the thing about the way they went about it is that they expose everyone's like opinions about one another to create some kind of drama, even once this dumping is over, hoping to bait y'all and give drama for the next we have 6 episodes left or something like that. It's just another desperate move to get them to not like each other. And so far, it just has not worked. It just hasn't worked. And so Amora and Gail get the most votes. And then Caleb and Jaden. Which, well, it wasn't surprising.
What, you don't think?
He was so quick to move on after his 3P connection. It's like, how do you know he's not gonna do that to TT, bro?
Let's just start with Melanie and Sincere.
Honestly, I saw Melanie with Corey. She just seemed very happy, very sweet. And, since
Yeah, why are Melanie's friends pushing her to forgive Sincere? Because these are not friendships, y'all. I have told y'all these are not real friends. Y'all need to stop putting that D on the end of friend. That's your friend. That's your friend. Let them earn that D. But too many people just want friendships. This is fake friendship island. Not real. It's not real. So those people who are like, how can her friends push her to get back together? Those are not your real friends. They're not. Parmita was the only one who's like, girl, you deserve better. Hey, take that D off the end. That's your friend until they earn that D. We are so socially just wired to, I think, because of social media, have a bunch of friends. Have the 25 bridesmaids, the 10 friendship girl group go on a trip together and travel the world. You at brunch with your 10 besties. And if you don't got 10 besties, it's something wrong with you. What's wrong with me? I'm not going to brunch. I'm not going to Rome. I'm not doing the photo shoot in Greece with the silk dresses on. When really, like, the older I get, the smaller my circle is. Because I really know who I can call when I need something versus these 10 different people. Like, ask yourself, like, these 10 different people, are they really your friends? No, they not. What about your friends? Would they stand around? Yeah, I don't see it either, but it's something I never really thought about. Y'all think Kenzie gonna make it to the end at this point? What if Jaden and Caleb had stayed and Dylan and Kenzie had actually left. Damn, did Casey and TT get any votes? Now that I think about it. What did he say something about learning the truth tonight or something like that? He learned the truth during movie night. Zach is a plant. He definitely has production, some production connections. Oh, you think that they refuse? But Corbin voted for him, though. Not everybody. Definitely all business. They put the top couples to vote last so that none of them would get voted out. That's why Kenzie stayed. But couldn't Zach have used their vote to get them out? They didn't. Do you think that production is protecting the OGs, or is just more of the OGs protecting one another? Yeah, let's not diagnose in the chat because I don't really know too much about KC's situation. Oh, who has the most charisma? I don't even know. The girls? Damn. I would probably say Trinity. Probably Trinity, I guess. Yeah, it's been like that since the beginning, though. Nothing has really changed. It's been like that since day 2. It's been like that. Oh, you feel like she does what a good housewife does? They love her because she's a safe, I think. Is she a safe pick to win and represent the brand? Who else could really represent the brand well? The Love Island brand. That's another thing that goes into winning. Voted for Parmita and Corbin. Do you think it could also be like a cultural difference too? Because he's from the UK. Overall thoughts on Anaya? I think Anaya has a lot of trauma. I wonder about her growing up with the friendship social group she had, having to try and be in a relationship with someone. Do they really like me? Do they like me for my money? Do they like me because my dad is who he is? She's just kind of like to me, she reminds me of a lot of people, just has a lot of baggage when it comes to relationships. She's anxious. Once again, she reminds me of the girls who appear one way on socials, confident, has a lifestyle. But when you meet her in person, does it match? It doesn't really match. So I hope one day she's able to kind of find someone who's really into her and not keep searching for love in other people that she already needs to know is inside of herself. She comes from a loving family. I think she maybe only has sisters. I don't think she has a brother. So I hope she just realizes she's enough. Some of y'all saying y'all over her. Yeah, that was weird. That was very weird. Yeah, it was very random. I'm like, how did I watch an episode where most of it was about them arguing in Gaul? Like, just wrap this shit up real quick, please. Give me the check. The restaurant did not match the Instagram. Did not match the TikToks that the influencer said that the food was good. Wrap this shit on up real quick. Nia and Kate are losing me. Kate is just kind of like, ugh. She has so much potential, but she's starting to follow behind Zach too much. She just falls behind him more too much. Oh, hey, Indigo. I think they wanted her to stay, but it's really not what's best for her. She looks so drained. It must be talking about Mel. Yeah. TLC. Like Parmita. I like her. I do. I really do like Parmita. She kind of grew on me, just like Corbin has grown on me. Oh, yeah. Kisses or handshakes. Oh, that's a good question. I'm sure that quote will come up on a podcast. She'll have to answer it. I wonder about TT, like not having friends. I wonder what she's kind of been through that she has to come off so hard like that. She's like she's kind of been through a lot in her life that she has to appear very strong. And I wonder how off-putting that probably has been with friendships, what her dynamic is like with women. We've seen it on the show, but what's it like in real life outside the bubble that she openly says she has no friends and started crying. I'm like, wow. But it kind of tracks. Watching her be on these streams, these dating shows, music videos, she's kind of been trying to find herself somewhere. Trying to find community, trying to get put on. I don't know if she really has a true sense of self, and it was kinda sad watching her cry. Oh, you think Kata is strong for the brand? But it's Zach. I don't think they will let them win because afterwards, isn't Zach gonna go back to the UK? How can he kinda represent Love Island USA from the UK? Um, he'll probably be here on a work visa, but eventually have to go back, so I don't really know longevity-wise, like, if that would be good for this brand. Like, if he was on Love Island UK, totally different, but I don't think it'll work here. At this point, I don't think so. She might, towards the end, when they are down to what, like 3 or 4 couples and they have them write them letters to each other, I think she might go at that point. I don't know if she's really gonna make it to the finale. Listening to Caleb and Jalen arguing is like walking into a Target and listening to a random couple arguing. Do you think Anaya is projecting herself onto the Mel and Sincere situation? Do I think she's projecting? I want to say no. I think she just feels like this is what a friend does, like supports you unconditionally. I do low key feel like there are still feelings for KC, vice versa with them. And because of everything that's happened, it's too late to kind of go back and kind of get together. I wonder in some ways, maybe, think about the whole projection thing. Maybe Anaya does wish that the effort in her eyes that Sincere is putting into Melanie, maybe she wishes Casey would do that with her or did that with her. So, okay, I can kind of see where you're going with that. I feel like they made some kind of comment too when she was like kind of jumping around saying that they started doing the little Team Sincere little thing. I'm like, I think they kind of I wonder if they listen to music while they getting doing their makeup and we just can't hear it. But I do think that there's feelings still there with Casey and I, but it's just too late. I agree. Sammy, I agree. Yeah, she threatened to pow somebody. Yeah. That girl got a lot of trauma. Yeah, we talked about the restraining order thing yesterday. Oh, you missed our conversation. Hold on. Why is my son calling me? Kid forgot his charger. Oh, you missed our conversation. Okay. He put some grapes on a plate with some bread. That was the effort. And then he got some flowers, maybe from production. And he did a little trail. That was the effort to get Melanie back in his good graces. He didn't make her eggs. He didn't cook her pancakes. He took grapes and put them on a plate. Okay. And crusty ass bread and put in a circle. That was the effort. It would be interesting plot twist if Casey and I made their way back together. I would like that. Only because what else they gonna give us in the next 7 days? What they gonna give us? They've tried. And nothing has happened. So I would like that only because like we need some kind of twist or something. Do I think it would be healthy for that to happen? Probably not. But just the entertainment of it all and having something surprise me. Nothing has really surprised me this season, so that probably would if it did happen. But I don't think at this point it is. If they have a reunion, they need to have a therapist. Supposedly, according to Google, they do have a bunch of every islander is assigned a therapist. Now, once again, that was according to Google. I've never heard anything about there being more than one therapist. I've heard that there was one. Some people have said that therapist is just HR. But recently I was looking up stuff and it said that every islander is assigned a therapist. So who knows? Sincere didn't have to work that hard. No. He put them grapes on a plate with them crackers. And they had a conversation about having an ice water at Rita's. Okay. That tells you all you need to know. Yeah, then he's like, I forgot my charger. I'm like, you don't have a charger? He's like, no, the little block. I'm like, well, did you ask your friend if he has one? No, I didn't. And I can hear the kid in the back. Let me go see if I have one. Like, why didn't you ask him before you called me? I don't know what's more sad. Sincere thinking some flowers he picked up from the garden is love bombing or Mel buying it and working. I don't even know, Eric. I think both of it's the whole thing is sad. Even like was it last night or the night before? She was getting dressed and when she walked down, he was like, nice pedal pushers. And she kind of smiled like, thank you. This is like, girl, wasn't you just crying? Wasn't you just yelling at him? The bare minimum. He said, your pedal pushers are cute. And did she even eat the grapes? Are the crackers? No, she didn't. No, she didn't. And I did say she's used to being an option, not 3 options. So she seems to value being chosen. We see that. I wonder if she's seeing that growing up. From who though? Because her parents are married. Don't know much about them. But be curious about that. This boy, his damn this charger. Yeah, I do. Like I said, I wonder about her, the things she saw mirrored to her, friendship groups. I wonder about the community that she grew up in. Um, I wonder about those things. Yeah, a lot of islanders have a theme of wanting to be picked considering the show. Well, they always pick people for these reality shows who have anxious attachment styles, and they pair them with people who have avoidant attachment styles. That's where you're going to get the most drama. I think people are hard on Anaya. I agree. Some friends you just can't take relationship from and advice from, and that is okay. There is more life to value from each other. I totally agree. I really do agree on that. I think I love Rita's, but Sincere just loves to talk and talk. His analogies too. Did he make another analogy in this episode or metaphor or something? He do. I wonder if I could find. They had this picture on Threads where they were saying he could probably sell a timeshare. I think it was like an AI photo where they said they think he can sell a timeshare. See, I'm telling y'all. It says, I'm not a fan of Corbin, but I fear these two were made for each other. I kind of agree. I agree. Oh, yeah, I can't see it. I just don't know how often. I just don't believe that they didn't know each other. I think that they've known each other for. Jesse, look at him in his eyes. Would y'all be mad if they became like a real like couple where they got engaged and stuff? But I was trying to find the timeshare thing. Corbin is definitely Love Island games and trader material. Anyways, we're voting Kizzy and Dylan and TT and Kenzie out the villa. What y'all think about Caleb saying that he was going to invite everybody to have come to Charleston for a boil, seafood boil? Yeah, I'm telling y'all, they growing on people. They are really growing on people. Oh, somebody said Melanie could be a Love Island USA legend by self-evicting and choosing herself. What, y'all really think that that girl will really self-evict? Melanie smiling got me thinking that she's never going to leave Sincere regardless. Like, get off my screen. They remind me of KK and Keenan. They do. Oh, is that why y'all think that she would self-eliminate because KK did? House made of straw. And they said the foundation of their relationship. Somebody said that tonight. Yeah, I want them to also. Yeah, I can see them going a long way, y'all. Oh, Gaul is from Israel? Parmenius from Iran. Did he say that? I didn't know that. Yeah, y'all saying that Corbin is grown on y'all. Oh, okay, okay. I'm like, I knew he made some kind of analogy tonight. Y'all think that we're gonna have our America game where like last season, or did they do that the season before? No, that was last season, right? Where they had all these questions about what America really thought about everybody. And that's when Shelly and Ace kind of got chin checked by America. I'm like, did anything else like really happen tonight?
Amore, I love Amore, I know, but they literally just got paired up because he just didn't want to be with Jen. So
Y'all still haven't told me. Did they? I don't think they got any votes, right? Did anybody vote for them?
I mean, I think that's one of the people that we should consider. Right?
But those are my two friends.
I know, but what are you gonna do? What's in your head?
Amore,
I don't know if Amore is really your friend, girl. I kind of feel like she would turn on you. Yeah, I kind of agree with your comment, 9720. I kind of agree with that. A lot of people are saying they don't want to see that kind of conversation on Love Island. Yeah. Why was this was my thought when I was watching Caleb and Jen at the beginning. I'm like, I'm so irritated because I'm like, how did we get here? Why is this the start of this episode? Y'all really don't got nothing. Then I'm watching two nobodies argue. I was so irritated. And then when I found out that Amora and Gaul were linking up, I'm more irritated. Okay, I was more irritated because it made like no sense. But yeah, I don't think anybody really wants to see the conversation about two war-torn countries on Love Island. And honestly, I don't think Love Island would even show it. If they already did have a conversation, they would not show that. That would irritate advertisers, so they wouldn't show that. Yeah, I'm irritated too, y'all. Like, I am. Just throw the whole damn season away. Like, where are we going? What's next? We're gonna have After Sun. We got at least one more big dumping? Because I think it's still too many people here for the finale. Do y'all really think that Mel and Sincere will go home or will they make it to the end? If Parmita and Corbin continue to show strength in their relationship, they could be runners up. Because we were talking like who would be runners up, and I think at this point, production clearly is trying to have it be that Bryce and Trini win the show, and Corbin and Parmita could be the runners up. But I feel like Zach and Kata would do something to sabotage that because they want to be the runners up, and maybe production wants to position them to be the runners up also. Yeah, I watch it for mindlessness also. Oh, I feel bad for people who this is your first season because you got to go back. You got to go back and watch 4, 5, 6, and 7. 5 was good. 4 was good. You got to go back and watch those seasons. They were way better. But yeah, I talked to somebody else too who said this was their first season. I'm like, oh no, you got to go back and watch the past seasons. They were way better. Way better. I don't actually want to see a debate like that either because this show is my mind candy. But then was it you or somebody else must have said it? Yeah, try and go back and like when you don't there's not really a lot of TV on right now. Um so we're on season 8. Last season was Ace and the Shelly, Nicolandria. So yeah, at least go back and watch season 6. Go back and watch season 6. Yeah. Go watch season 6. If you really want to start from like some good seasons, when people really start to pick up on in America, start with season 4. But if you just want a good season from beginning to end, then watch season 6. If you have time, start from 4 and work your way up. But yeah, season 6 is a good starter. Yeah, so maybe start with that one. Maybe we'll start watching that one. But I do hope we get the Game with America. Was it mailbox questions? What was that Amaya had started crying about? Was it? Oh, it was questions that your castmates can put in a box, and they were reading them out loud. So I would like to see that one again. I would also like to see America's opinions about the couples. Those are like the 2 challenges I still would like to see. When Kay left, I was like, no. Serena going off on Cordell, Nick and Landria, very good TV. Not to mention Hutta. Yeah. Yeah, those are really good seasons. Really good seasons. Really good seasons. Anything else like really kind of happened tonight, y'all? I kind of don't think so. I do feel like, did y'all pick up on Ariana's energy was different? I kind of low key feel like she kind of over it. This was kind of like a better outfit. I liked it. I think her hair was blended a lot better than the other day. But her energy was definitely like kind of off tonight. What does French fry mean? Do y'all know? Oh, that says so much about Caleb. He was just in the background, never in the know. Big dog is crazy, but okay. She gonna be something. She gonna be something. I can already. Amora's gonna be something. I'm like happy to commit to you. Yeah, I'm happy. I feel good. That was the best quote that they could get for Jaden. Yeah, she looked good in that dress. The green was really working for her. You thought it was meh? I do think she was exhausted. Like her energy was just kind of like over it. Her energy tonight seemed like she was over it. Trina doesn't like kissing and Bryce can't kiss equals a match. The rest she had on was good, but they didn't blend her micro links in good with her natural hair. So that's my only kind of dig about that. But Ariana's energy seemed like she was over it. I can't remember all the stupid shit I said. In their own words. I mean, I'm sad Megan Thee Stallion didn't get to see me shake my ass last night, but it's probably for the better. He does not belong on this show, y'all. He would have been a better person for Married at First Sight, The Bachelor. I could see him in the pods. I just think Carl's a little bit too emotionally mature for this show, which is kind of sad to say because like you would hope that there's more emotionally mature people that they cast. But Carl could definitely be on like Netflix, in the pods, Married at First Sight, The Bachelor. I could see all those things for him. I just don't think he's a fit for Love Island. And did y'all see they're bringing back the ultimatum? I think like the 15th ultimatum comes back. Bunch of regular people. So I don't know how that season's going to go. He reminds me of Slater from Saved by the Bell. You don't think he's a blend of Slater and Zach with a little bit of Screech? I think he's a blend of all three. Yeah, he does give like Hallmark Channel movies, rom-com, maybe like early 2000s rom-com. I just don't think he's too smart for this show. Men are annoying. I'm sick of it. Says a lot about her. That matches her personality. That tracks. I think once Soul left, Soul was like her shield in a way. Like she really didn't need to show up. She didn't need to have a personality. Soul's energy and personality did all the work. And then once Soul left, I think she just had no like shield. Because she doesn't really have, at least from what I saw, like she doesn't have much of a personality. I wish I had put their ages on here too, but Jen lacked personality. Soul was very much her personality. She was able to hide behind her and have Soul come in, be sultry, do all the work. And once Soul left, her personality left with Soul. Kata, bitch, that's your family cat. Some of these quotes like match people's personalities. Her blend game got better over the season. Honestly, I got motherfucking butterflies in this bitch. Oh, I'm a Virgo. Her body is when I think about her body, I'm like, you very much did play volleyball. Her body reminds me of a volleyball player. Well, I love hospitality. Okay. I'm TT. Yes, bitch, we know. We know. Definitely think him and Naya need to have deeper conversations. I wish they would. Listen, Jen was keeping it 100 in those chats. In her confessionals? What did I think about Soul? I think Soul like got handed a poor deal. I think Soul should have been an OG. And so I'm pretty sure they had the bombshells there from the beginning, kind of knew who was going to be a bombshell, who was going to be an OG. I think if she had been an OG and her and Mel were in the villa at the same time, full time, I think her story arc could have been a lot different. I think she just is a person who I think she moves schools a lot, has had a lot of issues, I think, on and off with family and friends, that came up in her dynamic in the villa. But I think she got handed a poor deal. And I think it was unfair. And I think she should have been OG. I think that when that girl first got kicked off in the beginning, I think instead of bringing in, I think she should have just been like a regular girl. Maybe they should have just started off with more people, not bringing in bombshells so soon. Kind of, having Gabe, because was Gabe a bombshell too, even though we know he was a replacement for the whole debacle at the beginning. I think of Gabe and Soul, I think they both should just been like OGs. Maybe had an extra couple, and Kata should have came in by herself, and maybe like a week later or something. Yeah, they should have made Soul a OG and Gabe a OG too. Yeah, she does kind of look a little bit older. That sunblock works a lot of magic. Gotta put that sunblock on. Okay, let's keep going with the quotes. And the name of the game is here to build connections. Nah, his quote should have been "fuck the repercussions." Oh, he's a Virgo too. His quote should have been "fuck the repercussions, bro." Jen had no personality. She didn't. She kind of stood up, with Kenzie, but she lost her personality when Soul left. You think they didn't give Jen enough time? I like Jen. No bombshell should have been soon. They should have sent it in more. Y'all don't think that Soul should have just been like an OG? Hard agreement on that. I would love to see the dynamic of Soul, Tierra, and KC. And Anaya? Do y'all think Anaya should have been a bombshell? And then had, Soul and Tierra be OGs? Antonio, I think I kind of like that. I like that. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. Jen was a nothing burger. She was. But his should have been fuck the repercussions. I don't give a fuck if you got a fucking dick in your brain. I think she said so many different things. I don't know if this would have been the one that I would have chosen. But it does give Scorpio energy. Oh, they took this the night that they did movie night. I wonder if this was after she was crying. Because she's not really smiling. Oh, I just picked up on that. These were all done movie night. I wonder if these were done after movie night. Like once it was over, because the facial expressions. Casa Moore is the biggest epitome of testing connections. They should have did one of his little metaphors about what was it? The different pies. Did he have one about pies? They missed the mark on this one. Mama Happy, I haven't gotten hers. Yeah, you right, Antonio. You right. You think she ate with that one? I don't know. I just think she said so many different things. Okay, maybe she did. Yeah, I think they did hers after movie night. Can we talk about the OG girls rooting for Mel to stay with Sincere? Yeah, we already did. We already did. Yeah, I think these were like after. Let me go back. Cause yeah, look like she been crying. Smile. Yeah, these were after movie night. It's crazy that Sincere is smiling. If this was really done after movie night, he's smiling. Diabolical. Who he trying to be? Who he trying to be? You not him. You not him. You not him. Okay, you not him. Exploring is like when you're unsure. Next. Still you rise, I guess. Yeah, these were definitely after movie night was over. Y'all can't tell me that she looked good. Maybe lay off the filler a little bit with the lip, but we don't look cute. We look fucking sexy. That's definitely her energy. Yeah, this is definitely Parmita's energy. Yeah, that's why I'm like, they did these after movie night. Do they ever show all the guys making food, bringing the food in? A menace to society. I think she has a little bit too much filler on her top lip, or it could be the gloss too. But she worked for her body. She be at the gym. You could definitely tell she works out. Yeah, Dylan, you not that guy. You are not that guy. You're happy Sean went home early, go back as 12? Oh, like go back as a cop? Dang, you say you only looking at her ass, not her face. Damn. Damn. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Why I look like this a prison a prison photo? Kind of true though. A kiss is like a handshake. Also, if this was done after movie night, very diabolical. So I guess Soul, you were just coming up with souls on her own because I do like that mama happy. Yeah, Dylan, you are definitely not that guy. Whoever told you was lied to you, my friend. TT is like, sleeping one eye open, bitch, because I'm going to cut your ass. His hair is crazy. I'm going to smile even though I'm heartbroken. My eyes are red. I'm very sad. Here's a smile. Very calculated. We haven't really seen her do anything else to her hair also. Sorry, Jen, you were kind of boring. You don't belong on this show. You're a plant. You were here way too long. You kind of remind me of a Simpsons commercial or a cartoon character. I think he would still be good here if he was still on. Why y'all talking about Parmita so bad? Damn. Because Parmita to me looked good. Okay? Girl looks amazing. Where her picture at? Was she last? She looked good to me. Maybe tone down the lashes a little bit. A little bit of the lip filler also, but you could tell she'd be at the gym lifting them weights, working for that body. I don't get why y'all hate on her. I like her. No, Dylan he gives me serial killer vibes. Psycho era. Psycho killer. Psycho killer. Yeah, I think she's pretty. Like, I don't know all the hate. I like her. Yeah, Dylan definitely gives me psycho killer vibes. But this was cute. I like this, something different. They should just also include their age. The age is on here. I wish I could find that so, this was cute. Y'all don't think this was cute? She got that shit on. I thought it was cute. Oh, y'all can't. Let me see. Why is it not sharing? I thought that the outfit was cute. The fabric, her body just wears the fabric too. I thought she looked good. Sorry, y'all. I thought she looked good. Yeah, she's very pretty. I think they were kind of boring. Let me go back. Where did I find the quotes? You said, okay. I'm like happy to commit to you. It was Bryce's. I can't remember all the stupid shit I say. Boring. Yeah, I feel like they did her hair very well. Like it was blended very well. The red dress, I did like it. One dress a season, we get that very leathery red outfit. The Willow girls look more natural to me, most natural. Yeah, I agree with that. I feel like they didn't have a lot of plastic surgery. They weren't wearing a lot of makeup. I agree. I do feel like this season the girls had the most natural look. Melanie didn't wear a lot of makeup, I think, at all during the season. So yeah. Oh, was she given? She's biracial. Yeah, that red dress was everything. I agree, y'all. Have y'all liked the stream yet? Have y'all hit the like button yet for me? I must say we also hit 26,000 subscribers. So thank you guys. We hit 26,000 subscribers this week. Thank you, thank you, thank you for helping me hit 26,000 subs. Let me see anything else on the socials that I want to find that AI photo of Sincere. But oh well. It's so funny they doing fireworks a little bit over here. It ain't nothing compared to LA. Like you be hearing M80s at like 3 o'clock in the morning. There's little pops here and there. You would hear a boom. Boom. Oh, thank you. Yes, more to come, more to come. More to come. Is it the bald one? What did I say? Okay, let Antonio know who y'all voting for. People, Matt Kenzie's still in the villa. Trying to see if there's anything else to really want to talk about from tonight. Oh, let me see. Do y'all think it says Corbin had true feelings for Melanie, but Sincere was being selfish? Corbin could have possibly had a better connection with Melanie if Sincere was being honest, but he wanted to have his cake and eat it too with soul. I don't feel like Melanie and Corbin really had a connection. Like, I don't think they really had a connection. I think it was something fun, but maybe it was also like kind of cock blocked by the idea that Melanie was just so stuck on Sincere. Yeah, I do think that he does have feelings for her still. Okay, you voted for Parmesan and Crouton. Not voting. I don't like any of the couples. TT is carrying KC because I can't vote them. Even if they were a strong couple, Casey is definitely not touching that money. due to how he chose to go about it. Yes, y'all want Brady to win because everyone loves Trinity and thinks Bryce loves. Y'all did the same thing last season with Amaya. Y'all really liked Amaya, so it was a package deal with her and Brian, but then Brian never really liked her. He just saw how America was in love with her and kind of hooked up with her for the money. And they broke up, what, 2 weeks after and just pretend to be in a relationship? Y'all about to do that again? It was hard to vote because we really just don't see any deep conversations with anyone. We don't. We don't. I think the only one I can actually name is I think that Corbin and Parmita I've seen bits and pieces of deep conversations, but nobody else. I haven't, not since the whole guitar conversation with his stepfather. I guess you could call that deep. I don't even know. That's true, but I don't care if it's only 50K. Traded there's some money from this mess. Also heavy on the heavy conversations because apparently they add out Hannah's scenes. Hannah. Who was Hannah? Did I miss somebody? I've been doing really good about the names. Who was Hannah? I agree because they've been doing a lot of talking, but they want drama, so I could see it being cut. Yeah, so I was like, I know Hannah was from last season. Let me go back. Also heavy on the heavy conversations because apparently they add out Hannah scenes. I don't like Hannah. Hannah, why are we talking about Hannah? What does that have to do with this season? She's saying Hannah didn't show her deep combos. Oh, I don't like Hannah. I didn't like her before Beyond the Villa. She was just like she didn't belong on this show. She was like a little puppy. She reminded me of a little puppy. Have you noticed Melanie and Sol were both Scorpios and Leah and Andrea from season? Why are we bringing up people from past seasons? Why are we comparing these signs from past seasons? What does that have to do with anybody today? Even when Bryce speaks, it's so surface level. Yeah. Yeah, I don't believe their relationship. Oh, I don't care about Hannah. I'm not really big on the sign thing either. I'm like, what? Yeah, Hannah just reminded me of like a little puppy dog that always needed to be pet. Like I just didn't like her. And then like when the episodes that I did watch of Beyond the Villa, she turned into a chihuahua and she tried to be this big dog with this small bark, this little dog with this big bark, and tried to make everything a moment or a scene with what's the guy's name? um the one guy they were saying was cheating. She was just doing too much. Like, girl, you not that girl. You not that girl. I didn't like her on the show, and then when she got to be on the villa, she just tried to be something that she's really not. Yeah. I've said though, these people are not putting effort. They don't have to. The ladies don't put them in a position or stand on business to really force them to put in effort, y'all. So why would he put together some speech? You saw Sincere put together some grapes and crackers. He didn't even cook an egg. He could have cooked an egg, y'all, or a pancake, and he didn't. The easy way was like, oh, craft services brought us some fruit. I'm going to pull some fruit and some crackers from craft services and put them on a plate. That's why there was no speech. Yeah, she was definitely trying to give main character energy on that show. We haven't seen one conversation from Casey and TT that wasn't about someone else. I agree. Melanie and Sincere argue too much. I don't like how Zach talked to Kata. Yeah, we're scraping at the bottom of the barrel right now. I also didn't realize that Bryce didn't have a job till y'all pointed out. Yeah, they said that he's a model, but I guess he don't have no modeling gigs. I feel like in the modeling world, he's considered old. And he doesn't fit, I feel like, the new aesthetic of what models are. That's the wrong show. They don't do that. They have them make something easy in the morning. You want biscuits and gravy in Fiji? No, this ain't Real Housewives of Atlanta. You know, somebody named Biscuits and Gravy came in the chat last night with a very harsh comment. He said he didn't know how to pay his rent in the beginning of the season. Oh, dang. So does that mean he's homeless right now? Is he couch surfing right now? Yeah, they can't do all that. They not about to give no they not doing all that, y'all. They giving these people fruit, eggs, and pancake batter. Yeah. They're not doing that. And then I'm sure like the real food that they eat behind the scenes when it's dinner time or probably breakfast time is probably light things also. Cause didn't y'all tell me that Nick said he lost like 50 pounds or 30 pounds or something when he was in the villa? One of y'all said that. They don't eat a lot. And when they do eat, I think it's probably just a light dinner, light lunch, light breakfast. Yeah, they not really eating like that up in there. They not eating like that. So we have what, After Sun tomorrow? It's 4th of July. I'm gonna say I will watch it, but it's 4th of July, so maybe I'll watch it Sunday. Yeah, it's definitely like barely anything. When have you actually seen somebody eat a pancake? We see them make the pancakes, but when have you actually seen anybody eat them? Eat the eggs? I think it's part of the lore of the show, but do you ever see people eat that food? Yeah, they don't be feeding them. Also, the sleep schedule is horrible. Most people are getting 4 hours of sleep, which is why when he said that Naya was a grandma, I'm like, they film all day. The scene, like even this, the dumping scene at the end was probably hours long, and they were probably tired, and they would get 4 hours of sleep, and them lights and them blinds come on, and it's time to get up. Yeah, I did hear maybe Wednesdays is the one day that they have to rest. No, I don't even think they rest. I think they do grooming stuff on Wednesday. Hair, nails, whatever other grooming things you need to do, they do that. And then when they're doing that, you can't talk about the show. You're not allowed to talk about the show while you're doing your grooming stuff. It's a very strict environment. So yeah, like a night I would have on my bonnet too and be knocked the fuck out. I think that maybe they do the grooming day and I think they get one rest day. Maybe the one rest day is maybe Saturday when they're doing after sun. But it's a very strict program. I would have snuck out at night. You would have been at TSA too. Sneaking out. I can kind of see that, not locking it up, but being like, okay, these are the times this morning that you have to make breakfast. You guys have 2 hours or an hour to make some breakfast. And then we're going to move on to you guys just lounging around and having conversations. I wouldn't say locked, but I'm pretty sure they know they can only be in the kitchen for a certain amount of time. Yeah, they are isolated, yeah. This cast this season don't some of them don't mind. Do they forget that they are on that there's glow in the dark cameras? That's what I also wonder. Yeah, but I mean that they have a real dinner with craft services that we never see. Just like I think they have a real breakfast brought in or catered or it's somewhere on the set that we just don't see. Yeah, they film like a lot. We may not see everything that they film, but they are filming a lot, so I can understand why they're tired at night. Let me see anything else interesting. Wait, what? Are they kissing here?
Wait.
No.
Oh no. Wait.
No.
Maybe they just hugging. That's weird. They do kind of look like they kissing. I guess she just kind of hugging her, but it look kind of like a kiss. Oh, see, Parmita's growing on people. But sometimes feelings and like love is just not enough. I want to say I'm sorry. You need to stop being petty. Man, imagine if Bia was still here, how direct Bia was. Oh, hey, you. Hey, Felicia. Thank you for checking in. Thank you. Felicia came to remind y'all to hit the like button. She came to do her job before she goes to bed. Dang, it's already 11 here. Who do you think is going to win? Probably Bryce and Trinity. My only question is the runner-up going to be Zach and Kada, or will the runners-up be Parmita and Parmesan? I mean, Parmita and Corbin. The season has been very predictable, so ooh, I think so. I think so, actually. I didn't pick up on that. Yeah. Felicia came in to tell y'all can join the membership for only $1. You can hit the like button, subscribe to the channel before she goes to bed. My OG mod right there. But yeah, I guess it's getting kind of late. We're about to hit the 2-hour mark. So I just think at this point it's going to be Bryce and Trinity. I question who the runner-up is going to be. That's my only question. Is it too late for Corbin and oh God. Is it too late for Corbin and Parmia to come in and win? These AI photos, man. But I guess that's all for me tonight, guys. I guess we have 4th of July tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a good 4th of July. We hit 26,000 this week. I appreciate y'all. My goal is to hit 30,000 by the end of the summer. That is my goal. We're going to see how close we get. But I would like to try and hit 30,000 before the end of the summer. So please make sure you subscribe to the channel. You hit that like button. You leave some comments once this is posted to help me out in hitting my goal. I don't know. A lot of stuff I'm seeing is that people like them. Somebody said, what they say? I'm canceling my Peacock subscription after this recoupling. Trying to see if there's anything else. I think that this is it, y'all. I'm about to hit the hay. But yeah, everybody have a good evening. Oh, thank you. Happy 4th of July, Felicia. Thank you for that. My MVP queen right here. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for helping me hit 26,000. We held on strong this season. We got a week left and I can have my nights back. But I appreciate you guys, everybody who logs on, who joins the conversation, who supports the channel. Have a good 4th of July, everybody. Be safe. And I will see you guys probably Sunday night for a stream. Okay, be safe, eat good, be careful, enjoy yourselves. And I appreciate you guys all for joining me tonight. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join the membership. It's only $1. $1. Y'all can tell I'm tired. Thank you guys, but have a good night. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Felicia, for the super chat. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being a mod, always coming in. I know it's late where you are. I really appreciate you as a person for being here with me on my channel. I love you as a member, as a mod. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Always thank you from my little therapist heart. All right, bye. Bye, guys. Good night. Bye.